So hello guys, welcome to my channel. I remain your one and only creative Sash Joe, and for today's video I will be teaching you how to print Mr. Peter Obi's image on any of your white t-shirts like this. So guys, I hope you like my Mr. Peter Obi's t-shirt. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and also don't forget to share. So guys, this is the first thing we do. I downloaded the images from the website, the image of Mr. Peter Obi and also the image of the Labour Party. So the idea that I have for this particular design is to have both side by side so that people tend to know what party Peter Obi belongs to. So guys, the first thing I'm going to do is to edit this. We're using an app called Polish and Gallery. The gallery comes with the phone, while the Polish you can download on Google Play Store. So this is the Polish software. The next thing we're going to click is collage. When we do that, we select both images, then click on next. Then these are the two images. Now for some of you, let me put this for you to be able to see it here. For some of you, this might not be set this way because initially I had to test run before doing these tutorials. But for you to make it to be this particular size, what you need to do is to scroll down. You will see at the bottom, you're going to scroll down to border. Okay, so under the border you're going to see, now this is to adjust it. Now you can see how the images are being adjusted, but I would like both of them to be at exact points. Yes. Then the next thing is to click on layout. On layout, you're going to see various shapes these images can be. It can be either this way or this way or this way, whatever way you like. Okay, but I prefer it to be equal since the images are likely equal. So you will still go to under layout, you go to ratio. Now under this ratio, for you to get this exact design that I have, you need to choose the 16 by 9. Okay, 16 by 9 features, and click on the tick button to accept. Now having done that, we need to write some things, obviously Mr. Peter Obi's name. So we're going to do that by looking down. You're going to see where it's written text with the symbol A. So you're going to click it and we're going to write the text. Now this time I'll just be writing Peter Obi. Okay, after writing, you click on the mark button to accept. The next thing, now you see the letters are already here. The letters are already here, as you can see, but I don't like this letter. It's so not so bold. So for you to choose what letter suits you, you're going to click on the font underneath and you're going to choose from this list of fonts that you have. So I'm looking for something really bold that can bring out the letters more, and I'll be selecting chunk 5. Okay, so whatever suits you, just play with it. Now under this, to adjust is just to click and expand, as you can see. So I'm going to click it this way. Okay, I hope you can see it better. When you're done, you just click the OK button right below here. Okay, as you can see right below here. So that's to accept. So the next thing, I need to type for president. Okay, because Peter Obi is contesting for president. So I'll write for in small letters, for president. Then I don't want to use the same font, so I'm going to change the font by going to font and choosing the one that suits me. So I'm going to expand it. I think this is good. So as you can see, Peter Obi for president with the Labour Party symbol. So after doing that, we're going to click on download. That's the download sign. It has been saved. So the next thing we need to do is to take our saved pictures to the other app, which is the gallery. So we're on our gallery. So inside our gallery, you're going to see a pencil-like symbol just underneath here. Going to click it. That's to edit your image. Now, since we're printing on a white t-shirt, okay, we need to invert this image. That means to change the view to make it look like a mirrored view. So to do that, under your gallery, after clicking on the edit button, you're going to see this sign, okay, just this one that the arrows are pointing either ways that you're seeing. We're going to click on it to invert it. Okay, so our image has been mirrored, so that when we print on the white t-shirt, it will come out the right way. After inverting, you click on save, and our image is ready to be printed on our printer. So guys, this is our t-shirt, and we're going to be measuring. Since on our app we cannot know the exact measurement, we're going to be using the A4 paper to decide this. So I'll be placing an A4 paper on the t-shirt just to have an idea of where it's going to be. So you can have an image of this particular length, something like this, from where my fingers are. I think it to be appropriate. So that's what we'll work with. So guys, this is the transfer paper that I'll be using to print on my white t-shirt. Now there are two types of transfer paper. You have the transfer paper for light t-shirt. Light t-shirt just simply means white t-shirt or t-shirts that look like white. Okay, this is kind of transfer paper that you use. We also have the transfer paper for dark t-shirt, which I'll be doing in another tutorial. If you know you want me to do such tutorial, please leave a comment in the comment section below, and I'll make sure that I do a video on that. And don't forget to give me a like also if you've been enjoying what I've been doing all this while. So for this paper, it's compatible with the inkjet printer, okay, for all inkjet printer, and that's why I have my inkjet printer here to use to print this particular image. Now I'm inside the app on my mobile phone that can be connected to the printer. Most printers nowadays come with their apps that you can use with your mobile phone. So how do I locate my image? Is simply by clicking on the print photos and select the image that I want to print. And I click on select, click on next, and it takes me to this interface. Now for you to set this, just in case your printer doesn't have this, you go to settings, go to paper size. It's already on A4, so everything is good. Looking that this is an A4 paper, I'm going to drag this particular image to the particular length that I want on my t-shirt, and with guessing, I think this will be okay. Please do not forget to connect your printer to the printing machine. It's connected already. I click on print. So this is the cutting stage. You're either going to use a scissors or you use a cutter with a ruler. Okay, I'm going to be using the cutter and the ruler so as to make it very straight, which doesn't really matter since it's on a light material. Usually the white backgrounds do not show, but as a professional, I prefer to do it this way. So after cutting, you're going to be left with just this image. So our image is ready for printing. Like I told you how we're going to be printing it. We'll be printing it this way, upside down on the t-shirt. The first thing we're going to do is to iron our t-shirt, just to remove any wrinkles or surfaces that you don't want. We're going to place our iron on the maximum heat. We're going to iron exactly the place where you'll be placing your prints. So we're going to fold it into 2 equal halves. Going to iron a bit just to mark where the middle of the t-shirt is, so that we know where to place our image. So from our image, we already know that this is the middle of this particular image. So we're going to turn upside down. We're going to place it at this end and at the other end to place it at the middle. Usually for me to know the distance to keep from the neck to where the image is, I usually place my fingers on it. So I'll be having something like this on it. So I think this is good. So this is where I'm going to be pressing it on. Just make sure that you press pretty hard on it. Just keep spreading the printing or the press. So I'll be using a heat resistant paper. This particular paper is usually used for baking cakes and biscuits and the likes. It's called baking paper. So I'll be placing it on the surface and I'll be ironing again. This time make sure you iron the edges, slowly ironing around it so that the image, while applying a bit force, a little force, so that the image sticks to it. Then you peel. Now, image is ready. Okay guys, we've come to the end of this wonderful video. If you liked what you saw, please give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. If you've not subscribed, please do subscribe. Don't forget, it's okay to be different and creative. Until we see next time, I remain your one and only creative Sash Joe.